Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Journal with Me. It's Kathy Hampton of Wellside Retreats, Wellness and Healing Practices. And welcome to the channel where we spend time in this session journaling together in community. And we focus on downloading what's on our heart, mind, and spirit and hopefully you'll be able to open up to yourself to gain self-awareness, self-observation, maybe even some relaxation or creativity in your journaling. Whatever you do is up to you. This is an invitation to experience some wellness and healing through the practice of journaling. If you aren't interested in journaling today or any day, maybe that's just not your jam, that's not what you do, please stick around and consider meditation, sitting in meditation, listening to your heart, maybe the pulse of your body in meditation, or even prayer, if that is what you would prefer. But this is a place to sit in a community with positive vibes, inspiration, and as I said, journaling. This is journaling with me, and hopefully this is something that you'll be excited to participate in. We meet in community. In fact, we have our community members here already, and we want to say hello to Catherine. Good morning, Catherine, or good evening, or good day, wherever you are, what time it is. A good day to you, or good night to you. Good day to Dr. Donna. You'll be listening as you prepare to commute. Okay, be safe out there commuting. Glad you were able to make it today and spend some time with us. Sabani, greetings to you as well. Happy to be here. I'm glad you're happy, and I am happy that you are here. Yes, happy October. It is October 1st. Wow. And it is truly an October 1st today for me in my neck of the woods, as it is cloudy and raining off and on. So it's not even like a rain. It's more like a mist, or yeah, it's not rain really. But it is a show that the seasons are changing. It really is. So happy October to you. Hello, Greta. Good to see you here. Midlife Money Moves. Good morning to you. Glad that you were able to make it and join us here in the journaling community. Um, if this is something that you find that you like and you haven't visited Journal with Me or Kathy Hampton Wellness, wellness and healing practices, or Wellside Retreats, um, if this is something that you like and you want to see more of it, please give me a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe to it so that you'll be made aware if you click on the notification bell. There's all these buttons and bells that I'd like you to check off. I would like you to like it, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you're made aware of when a new video will be uploaded. And share this with someone. There might be someone who, wants to journal in community, or wants to get into the practice of journaling or meditation, or even continue their prayer practice with a group of people. We may not be doing all the same things, but the mission is and the goal is to find some peace, quiet, stillness, and also spend time opening yourself up to self awareness. If you in fact need that, maybe you don't even know you need that. But usually, what happens when you're especially in journaling, and the words come up and out of you um, that you may not have even thought about. You may have to look into those words a little closer to see how you are doing. In fact, right now is a time that we spend prior to journaling, is that we spend time checking in with ourselves. Right, we do that for ourselves. And I'm looking around. Excuse me, for my phone because I'm gonna need to time us shortly. Excuse me for doing that. And I put my son's logo in the camera. A cheap plug for inbound, outbound graphic t-shirt designer. Anyhow, um, yeah. So we're gonna get a little closer to opening ourselves up to this practice we call journaling or meditation and their prayer. Well, how are you doing today? How are you feeling today? What's on your mind? In fact, another a way that I thought of describing how you might be doing or what you're doing right now or how your body's feeling might be, where are you? Where is your mind? Where are you? What are you thinking about? Right? And what are those thoughts? How are they making you feel? What are those thoughts? So, where are you? And that could be, where are you physically? You know, where are you in the physical realm? Right? Where are you residing? Where are you staying? Where are you being right now? How are you doing? What's your weather like? When I say that the weather here is cloudy, I'm not feeling cloudy, but I could feel cloudy. My body might be aching. That might be how my body is doing. My body could even not feel good, but my mind might feel great, right? Isn't that amazing how our whole self can be different in different parts, right? Yeah. Maybe we're feeling a little moody or a little blue. It might be red, whatever that may be to you. Your definition of red for yourself may be different from someone else's. How are you doing? Because what's most important is how you are doing, right? Not anyone else. So, how are you feeling today? And if you want to take it a next step further, why are you feeling that way? Why are you in the place that you are in? Right? Why are you in maybe denial? Right? Why are you in that place? Why are you in doubt? Why are you in, I don't know, Spain? Why are you in the Philippines? Why are you feeling the way you are feeling right now? Why are you on the border? Why are you on the Mexican border? What's that all about? So, this is getting in touch with ourselves, checking in right now uh, for ourselves, to ourselves, only for ourselves. And, when you check in with yourself, you can be the way you are. You can be angry, you know, it's no one's business except for yours. Uh, you could be euphoric, right? You could be happy. It's all get out. It's no one's business except for yours. But sometimes we can't discern or tell why we are feeling the way we are feeling sometimes, no matter how we are feeling. So just take some time. You might want to jot a note to yourself if you so choose, or sit with it, right? In fact, let's sit with it as we breathe, right? We calm our spirit through our breath. I take my glasses off most times when I take my cleansing breaths, right? And I close my eyes. You can close your eyes, or you can lower your gaze. If you look down your nose, look down at the floor, okay? Sit on your sits bones. These are the bones on your under your buttocks, not your back. We aren't sitting on the back. We're sitting on our sits bones. You have a good old comfy sofa or chair, and make sure you're sitting up straight. I have a folding chair. I don't have much of a desk. It's a little square desk, but it works. And I'm sitting on that folding chair with my back as straight as I can be without hunching over. And I'm going to be demonstrating a little bit, getting ready for moving into some journaling with yoga. So today, this is a good day to do that. And we'll talk about that later. But we want to sit up with our shoulders back, right? And not rising toward our ears. We want them to relax, right? Some people have square shoulders, and they look like this. This is my shoulders kind of slope down. This is a family trait. It is what it is. And but we want to kind of elongate our trunk here, right? So I'm giving you a lot of instruction just to breathe, right? So we're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna lower our gaze or look down at the floor with our eyes open, if you so choose. We want to move our shoulders away from our ears. We want to elongate our trunk or our torso like a string is pulling the top of our head. They tell you to do that if you're in dance class sometimes, so that you can make the best possible movement, expressing your body's strength and the full gaze of your body, right? We also want to create a pathway, a clear pathway that our breath enters and exits successfully and smoothly, because we'll be taking 3 breaths, cleansing breaths, by inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. If you think about it, it's kind of a circle. It goes in through the nose, the air, and then it comes out and it goes back in. That's kind of the motion that the air is moving in and out of this part of your body, up through the diaphragm, okay? So let's do that. You can place your hands on your knees in the receiving position. Place your hand on your heart, both hands if you so choose. And let's take our first cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling once again through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One last time. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Let's spend a few moments getting back to our own breath, the familiar breathing pattern that we breathe, that each of us breathes respectively. Although we meet together in community, we are individuals and have our own fingerprints, our own ways we think, even the way we breathe. Okay. Gently and slowly opening eyes, they're closed, fluttering them open, blinking, getting accustomed to the room, raising our gaze by simply opening the eyes fuller and looking forward and to the sides and up and to the other side and down, getting familiar with our space. Mm, it was good. Hope it wasn't too many instructions. I'm getting comfortable again, staying comfortable in our seat. Let's prepare for our journaling session. If you choose to meditate, you may want to take some cleansing breaths again before you get started. And also placing your hand on your chest or in the receiving position on your knees. And we're going to be spending 15 minutes of uh, time, 15 minutes journaling. And we're going to be using the the Ambu bowl, sound bowl to start. And you're going to hear it twice. It'll go ding twice, ding, ding. And then after 15 minutes, you'll hear the Sakya, right? So all that you need is a, a book or a journal, a pad of paper. I even have Post-it notes. You know, you can write things on Post-it notes. You can write your affirmations, or whatever you choose on Post-it notes. Have a pen here. Get comfortable. If you have something to drink, well, I think I do. If you want to take that time, but this is your time. And we'll start off with 15 minutes. So our 15 minutes is now over. If you are still in the middle of journaling, continue. If you'd like more time in meditation or prayer, please um, continue with that. And you can put me on the background. You can turn down your volume or turn the audio off on your computer or your phone so that you can continue. So I hope that your journaling session was good. That you were able to download what's on your mind, your heart, your soul. I was able to kind of catch up with myself. Um, I normally journal on most mornings when I wake up. Yesterday, I did not do that, and it felt strange for me, but I was able to catch up today and continue this afternoon because it is afternoon for me. So it was a good session, and yeah, yesterday last night I was thinking of what you know I wanted to reflect upon, but I did not journal yesterday. So today, in my journaling, I just really came up with feeling. I guess the theme that I mentioned earlier of where are you um, keeps coming up for some reason, meaning where are you in your thought process for whatever you have been thinking about. If you've been thinking about making some change um, to either your work life, your professional life, career, or your lifestyle, whatever you may be considering, where are you in that process? You know, it takes time sometimes when we are of a certain age or level of maturity, seasoned, I will say, um, that we do make plans quite a bit or have had to make plans in the past, and maybe that plan is now um, you know, finalized, or you've reached the goal, or you're just at the beginning of making a change and the plans for that change. Um, One of our community members is house sitting and is on sabbatical. I don't think she would mind me speaking her name, and it's Dr. Crystal. And I've been following Dr. Crystal on her journey, and was surprised to see that she's no longer in the UK. Um, but she posted that she was in France, and she was in France in an area that I wasn't thinking of. See if I wrote it down. I may not have even written it down, but it looked very peaceful and beautiful. Um, and I was saying, that's where she is. You know, that's where she is. She was, when I last saw her on her Instagram post, she was in a town that I used to live in, the sister city of Cheltenham, as they say it in the UK, Cheltenham, in the UK, and the suburbs of Philadelphia, they say Cheltenham. And she was in the sister city of Cheltenham uh, a few days ago, and was doing some house sitting. And so I wrote her a note. I said, "Oh, you're in my former sister city, really a township that we are, I used to live in, Pennsylvania, right outside, 5 minutes um, outside of Philadelphia. But yet, as of yesterday, she was in, I forget the name, please excuse me, but she was in a beautiful part of France. And I thought, that's where she is. And I wonder how her mind is, how she's feeling in this new place. Where is she in her thoughts about the change in country, right? How is your plan going? How are you doing in your state of mind of this new place along your journey of of the sabbatical that you've wanted and planned for? And I watched her plan from decluttering to scouting to determining where she might want to take her sabbatical. And she's doing all the things. So right now her plan is in the works. I don't know what her full plan is, but her plan, as I know it, and that she is showing people who are following her, is that she's going to house sit in different places through Europe right now. And so that's where she is. That is where she is. Her thoughts are on continuing her goal, her plan. And I met with a writing coach, um, and basically had to um, kind of let her know where I was. You know, where am I? Where am I in this process to complete a manuscript? And we talked about that, and because I'm finding I need some help, and and I'm seeking help from people who have done this before, and getting help through community as well as coaches. So and they always want to ask, so where are you in this process? Where are you in your process of whatever you're thinking of doing, um, or have you just you 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 haven't continued, or you don't have a plan, you are not considering a process, maybe you have completed it and are no don't need to continue or do anything else, and you are okay, you are satisfied, you are content with where you are, and that is fine. um, but for anyone who is thinking of moving forward or trying to come up with a plan of action, the beginning can be the hardest part. The beginning of a process or a start, or even the awareness, coming up with thinking that, oh, I might need to do this, or I want to do this, or I'm just going to lay back for a minute, be still, and know that I'm going to be all right, right where I am, right? Right where I am fine. So that came to me. That's my reflection right now. That is what I've been thinking of right now. And I'll leave that for you to consider where you are, where you want to be, or not. Let's see. Catherine stated that her body feels good and strong, not feeling any aches or pains. That's awesome. My mind is clear. I slept well last night. And that's where you are. That's awesome. I remember a time where I could not say any of that. So to be able to say that is so good. And I can say that now. My body feels good and strong, not feeling aches or pains. My mind is clear. I slept well last night. That's awesome, Catherine. That is awesome. Keep on getting little messages here. Please excuse me, the interruption and distraction. I'm happy, Catherine. Dr. Donna says that she really likes that where are you? Yes, where are you? Yeah, where are you? Greta, I'm in the financial building, paying off debt and focusing on my health process. Very good. All right. You are in your process. You were taking care of your business and taking care of yourself. Very good. Focusing on my health process. Very good, Greta. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're doing great. Sounds like you are. You know, these are the steps that in life that we have to take care of. That is taking care of ourselves. Your debt, paying it off, focusing on it, and focusing on your health. Because without either of those, can you move forward with other things? You can take care of your debt and your health, and that's where you are. And blessed to be able to do those things, right? To care for yourself. So continue, carry on, Greta, carry on. Sabani, I've been working on not only setting goals, but showing up and following through. Very good. I want to be a person I can trust. Wow, I love that. Last month, I was able to follow through on a goal I set. I feel empowered. Awesome. That's that affirmation. I feel empowered. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. That's very inspiring. You set a goal, you showed up for it, and you following through. Very good. You want to be the person you can trust. That's really important. Yeah. Sometimes we tend to doubt ourselves. I'm included, or feel that we can't follow through, right? Yeah. So this is great. Thank you for sharing, Sabani. And it does make you feel empowered when you have done all the things, right? Done all the things. You keep moving forward, trusting yourself, trusting your process, trusting the person you are. That's awesome. I have physical therapy for my knee this evening. Okay, very good, Greta. Very good. I hope that you're seeing all the progress that you need with your knee, um, and we'll be lifting you up and cheering for you as you go. Okay, I can only imagine the physical therapy for any type of knee surgery or treatment. Having sore knees myself, off and on. Um, I can only imagine the physical therapy for them. I do get massage therapy for my knees. I haven't had to see about them in the sense that I needed surgery, but continue, move on, Greta, we are holding you in prayer, and yeah, want those knees to get better. Yes, yes. Full full knee replacement. Wow. All right. Well, you go on and get it taken care of. Get that physical therapy, and keep so that you can keep it moving. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Great, great, great. We'll keep it going, and we will keep monitoring you and your process. Sabani and Catherine uh, are holding each other up, and thank you for encouraging and high fiving one another. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, as we move through these processes, we have to also, take it's good for us to take account of where we are in the process, and make sure that we are moving forward, and as Sabani says, trusting our own self, right, with ourself. With ourself. So I wanted to share with you, I spoke earlier, and then before we get started, first of all, I want to say this to anyone watching the replay, to leave a comment, right? Let us know where you are, physically, spiritually, how you are, where you are on your plan or your process. Um, if you have begun, if you are almost done, um, if you are in a holding pattern, right? A holding pattern. Let us know what's going on with you, where you are, and how you're doing. I wish you all success in whatever you're doing, whatever success means to you. Um, so I appreciate you leaving a comment, liking, subscribing, sharing this with others as well. So earlier I spoke to you about the holding our bodies in certain ways when it's time to breathe, or as we were taking our cleansing breaths. And the reason why I wanted to talk about our body positions and our movement is because probably within the next week or two, I'm going to start doing some chair yoga, and I wanted to let you know if you have um, a folding chair, or any chair that's going to allow you some movement from different sides, not necessarily with high arms. I'm going to put my camera down like this, and maybe I should move this out a little bit, but I'll see how I can position. If you can see this, let's see if I can get down a little more. This is a folding chair, you see? It's just a simple folding chair. It is actually a outdoor folding chair, but it is a folding chair nevertheless, right? No arms on it. Has a and it has a mesh back. And some folding chairs are a little more erect than this one, but this is a folding chair that I will probably be using for for uh, our chair yoga. And we'll start off with some easy chair yoga. And believe it or not, we'll be using some cards. They're not affirmation cards; they're yoga. They're chair yoga cards, and I have some other ones. And I'll pull a card for each day that we do the yoga, and show you the card, and then show you how you position yourself on the chair. All right. It's going to be really easy until it's not so easy. But then we'll also journal with that and breathe. Um, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, it's almost 2 years ago um, that I became a yoga teacher through yoga teacher training, and I went to um, a training course for 200 hours called, um, oh goodness, Breathe for Change is the name of the organization. And the school actually trains actual academic teachers to teach yoga in schools from preschool on up through high school and other types of teachers. And so I really like the curriculum. It spoke to me, and it spoke to being able to facilitate to all bodies, meaning small bodies, medium bodies, big bodies, all bodies, every body, including the teachers. So being able to teach to teachers in the schools and teaching to different, um, you know, levels of understanding or cognitive skill. So um, I really enjoy the curriculum and uh, really had a certain group of people I planned on teaching to, and um, I can teach to anyone, but I really was planning on using my literacy skills to teach those who um, adults who are unable to read. Um, and because of the nature of teaching to literature, reading, and then um, using the body to express oneself, that's who I initially wanted to teach to. I still can do that, but I've chosen to teach to my peers, and those are women my age who look like me or are BIPOC women, Black, Indigenous people of color, who I feel comfortable teaching all manner of yoga, including somatic yoga, um, yoga nidra, to help rest the body, as well as all other forms, because there are so many forms of yoga. But we're going to start off with chair yoga. And so I'll make you aware of when to have your chair available, or if there's another day. And if you are on my email list, you get a notice I'll be sending out to do chair yoga also, chair yoga sessions. So I hope that you will participate and bring your chair, and you'll be able to see me from the front and from the side, and how the side view will be. You'll be able to see me demonstrating the movement um, from the side and from the front. And yeah, we'll be doing that in the next week or so. Trying to figure out how to set up my camera so that it is best um, to show you, because I don't have the quote unquote video equipment that I think I need. People tell me I can do it any way I want to. I can do it with my computer too. So I just want it to be helpful. So that is what I wanted to tell you about, and that is coming soon to your YouTube channel here at Wellness and Healing Practices. All right. So let's see, Abba. Hello, great to see you. Sending good energy for complete healing regarding your knee, Greta. Yes, yes, that's right. Yeah, we want that knee to get better, heal, and maybe you can share with us um, the healing that you're doing for your knee, physically. And I know a few people who've had knee replacement surgery, but they haven't talked to me about what they do for their healing practices or the therapy that they receive. I know they do have to. You have to go to therapy to get the new knee working properly, and you working with the knee. So we're wishing you well as you move through this process. So it's been great spending Tuesday with you. This Thursday, I will not be here. There is someone coming out of town to visit, and I've got to meet them at the airport. So this coming this Thursday, I think that's, let's see, today is the first. That's the third. The third. I will not be here on this coming Thursday, but I will be back on Tuesday to spend more time journaling and also talking more about yoga. How we're going to get ready to work that easy yoga together. And if I'm not doing it live, then you'll be invited to join me on Zoom for it. So I'm going to find the best way that I can demonstrate chair yoga and movement while also fitting in our journaling and meditation into that. Yeah. Greta. Greta says, is the airport far from you? No, here in Porto, you can actually take the train to the subway, the metro to the airport. I am almost in the center of Porto, so I believe it may take maybe 30 minutes. Um, yeah, maybe a 30-minute. I haven't been there on the train. I've only been there on an Uber, and the Uber ride was about 35, 40 minutes coming around. I guess would be their kind of like their freeway or the beltway that brought me in and then up through there. But it's not long. It doesn't take long to get there. In fact, I'm going to meet this person at the airport, um, and I'm going to take the train. And she wants to come into the city to go to the bank. It's a long story, but we're gonna take the metro back. So yeah, about 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, but you see people going to the airport quite often on the metro in Porto. Porto is a very convenient town, I will say, Greta. There are smaller little towns around it um, that have access to buses. You might think it's the countryside sometimes when you see these smaller towns, but it's just not in the city. And so things look differently. They look different. It's a very convenient area to live. It's smaller than Lisbon, of course, but they've got a lot going for it on the outside. You know, it is a port because both all of these bigger cities or towns um, in Portugal are port cities, right? So you get your cruise ships, you get your industrial ships container ships with goods that go in and out, import, export. You've got your airport that's carriers, taking people and things out. So they're very convenient to it's I'm learning so much about the place that I should probably do a whole video on what surprised me. In fact, hey, I will. What surprised me about Porto? There's lots of, and it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really cool. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question, Greta, about the airport. It's very convenient to get here through the airport to the airport, depending on what airlines you're going to take. You know, Delta flies in and out, but it goes straight to there are flights straight into Manhattan. There are from Porto. There are straight flights into Atlanta from Porto. I believe you can get to Dulles and Baltimore. Um, some airlines might go into Newark, New Jersey, and then they go into, I think Air Canada will go into straight into New York. So it may not be your airline, but there are some straight flights out of Porto. Yeah. So look for that. I'm what I find surprising about Porto coming up. In the meantime, I hope that you all are in your good places and spaces. I surely am. I am doing well and hope that you are too. I will see you back next Tuesday where we'll pick up journaling. Until that time, please affirm yourselves. Give yourselves a pat on the back, a high five with powerful, peaceful, pleasant words about yourself, right? Yes. Keep the affirming up, right? Keep it going and consider the practice, your practice, a pattern that you keep for yourself, becoming more aware, observant, and yeah, clear, clear about yourself. I'll see you again on next Tuesday. Take care. Sending much love to you. Bye bye.